I am a functional medicine registered dietitian, medical nutritionist, and my focus is really to help empower people. Oftentimes they're falling through the cracks of traditional medicine. So in my practice, I'm using tools. I call them tools to help people get healthy and help patients figure out what's going on with them. And I use testing in my practice as well.
My message to people is know what you're consuming, know what you're eating. It's never too late to make changes, right? Our food supply is so overly processed and pesticided that when people are going to Europe, they tell me they eat their way through Europe and they're fine. Foods can be dose tolerant, meaning like you could have day one an exposure to some particular food item and be fine, and then 3 days later have a reaction. We know about the gut-brain axis, so when your gut is healthy, of course your brain's going to be healthier. We know that the ketogenic diet can literally and completely change the trajectory of seizure disorders. We know that. People need to understand the different variations, we're going to call it, of the ketogenic diet and how it could help different types of people. You don't have to have a seizure disorder to utilize the ketogenic approach. I think there's a lot of misconception that people think the ketogenic diet is simply low carb or high fat. When we are eating low carb, we are not eating the carbs that are heavily sprayed carbs. In other words, there's a lot of pesticides and herbicides, and a lot of the GMO goes along with that. And I think that's another big reason why people are feeling better when they're eating low carb.
Why do we want to be in ketosis? We know that there's 3 forms technically of fuel for the body, right? We've got glucose, we've got ketones, and we've got fatty acids. The term metabolic ketosis, it's a state of breaking down fat to utilize this amazing, powerful energy source called ketones, which then increases blood ketone levels. There's recent research showing significant health benefits, as you're saying, of ketosis. For the brain, ketones are the preferred fuel for the brain and can improve memory and cognition in the memory impaired people. Exogenous ketones are an amazing way to achieve ketosis without following the strict ketogenic diet. What I studied in this research is pure therapeutic exogenous ketones as a way to help patients enhance their focus and mental clarity. We need to talk about sleep, how it improves sleep and improves mood, may even improve symptoms of neurological conditions like Alzheimer's, epilepsy, Parkinson's, ADD, traumatic brain injuries. And then, of course, like what you just said, appetite suppression, reducing cravings, helping people to adhere to healthy eating habits, keeping people on the straight and narrow and away from the sugar addictions, and, of course, losing unwanted weight, but particularly body fat, as you're going to hear.